Good morning, YouTube. I am not going to do my normal introduction where I show my face and say this is Rockhead from Virginia Rockhead because honestly, I didn't take a shower today and I am covered in spray from the rock saw. So I just wanted to show you some rocks that I cut up today on the rock saw. This is the norm. That's what the rocks normally look like when cut them. See, if you look at the outside of this thing, it it looks like it's got a lot of possibility. You know, you think if you cut into that thing, it's going to be exciting on the inside, and you get that. But you can't stop bringing rocks home because sometimes you get some pretty cool stuff. Let's see, what does this one look like? That one's more just okay. You know, it's got some chalcedony in there, a little bit of color, not all that great. Here's another rock. This was the pretty spot in the rock, so I cut it out. Hopefully that'll turn into something nice. But sometimes you just really cut into some nice stuff. Look at this. I got this all rubber banded together for you. This is some petrified wood that is green. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's got some good looking stuff going on there, and it's petrified wood. I mean, you just can't go wrong with petrified wood. Here is another one. Look at that, 3 pieces rubber banded together. This is another one that you know, it turned out okay. It's got a little dash of red in there. It probably won't ever wind up in the tumbler. Here's one that, once again, I threw away that part right there. This has a little splash of red in there. Maybe it will eventually make it in the tumbler. I have a long waiting list to get into the tumbler. This rock I recently found. This is a big old rock right here. And it turned out to be, you know, okay. Kind of boring. This rock is also a big rock that I lugged out of there in a 60-pound backpack just to get that little bit of orange right there. So these 2 pieces have a little bit of orange in them. A lot of cutting for maybe 2 cool pieces, and it's really not even all that much orange. Let's see, what else can I show you? This piece right here, I saw this little bit of agate goodness, so I thought, let me bring it home and cut it. This is what it looks like. It's okay. It's brown. It's got a little bit of nice pretty blue chalcedony in there, but is that worth it? Maybe a little bit of orange up there. Probably not worth it. Then I've got this one right here. This was one big piece of petrified wood that, you know, I love petrified wood. So I pulled it out of there. I had no idea what this piece was going to look like. Look at this. Do you see that agate goodness in there? And of course that beautiful black line. And this, yeah, I am in love with this rock. So this right here is why you bring rocks home to cut, even though chances are it's going to be kind of a dud. Here's one that you'll never see again, but I'll show it to you. This thing here, I'm not sure, you know, what is this? It looks like a volcano rock to me. It's got a little bit of color in there, something, but yeah, I'm gonna throw this away. But I did take the time to cut it, so always got something going on. Here's another piece of petrified wood. The other one looked a lot like this, only much bigger and a little rougher. So this is what this looks like on the inside. Also beautiful. Not quite as beautiful as the piece I just showed you, but that's a good one. Let's see. Cut this today. That's a nice looking rock. I think that'll polish up well. This right here, I think this is petrified wood. Whenever I see this right here, I want to call it petrified wood. But look at that color. A nice orange, kind of pink salmon color. And it's got the grain in there. I think this is petrified wood. That's going to be beautiful when it's tumbled. This one right here is a good example of a dud. Look how big that rock is. That took a long time to cut on the saw, and it is not very interesting. So, you get a lot of duds. Show you this one. This is going to be real nice. This one wasn't too big, but look at that agate goodness in there with the red. That is beautiful. This one right here, look at this rubber band job, to hold those three pieces together. And I had my tongue sticking out of my mouth and everything trying to get that right. This I also think is petrified wood. Look at that, you can see that. It's green, which is really cool. More green petrified wood. I don't think it's quartz, that's petrified wood. Let me just show you one more and we'll call it a day. This is my favorite piece. I think this piece is also petrified wood. If you look at that grain in there, look at this. It's got, I think it's petrified wood with yellow and red jasper and chalcedony in there. That piece is going to look like it's on fire when it is tumbled.